I've been seeing more and more articles about Russian nuclear icebreakers in the Arctic and the just more and more Arctic talk. Not so much South Pole like there was a while ago, but a lot of North Pole talk. But there's always talk about different poles and different action. But these nuclear icebreakers that Russia's making are making me think that there is something coming. And I've been thinking for a long time and about how they would groom us if they were going to unveil new terrain to our people, because it's clear that Admiral Byrd definitely found something. And before the forces that could be, everyone was so excited about it being such a huge discovery. They didn't realize the implications quite immediately, and then they didn't have a chance to silence him. So some of his quotes got out, his research got out, whatever. His video, when he has that live show, all was able to be said, and then things changed and it became a little more secretive. So I want to go back to this Hollow Earth book right here briefly, and then show you an RT article, and then talk about a bunch of different things. But this is pretty interesting. December 1929, the memorable December 12th discovery of heretofore unknown land beyond the South Pole by Captain Sir George Hubert Wilkins demands that science change the concept it has had for the past 400 years concerning the southern contour of the Earth. And then February 1947, I'd like to see that land beyond the North Pole. That area beyond the pole is the center of the great unknown. Rear Admiral Byrd and the United States Navy before his 7-hour flight of 1,700 miles beyond the North Pole, whatever they say is the North Pole. Icy waste, but the region which he came but flew beyond the pole into the polar opening. That's what it says in the Hollow Earth, that one. November 1955. This is the most important expedition in the history of the world. Admiral Byrd again. January 1956. On January 13th, members of the United States expedition accomplished a flight of 2,700 miles from the base at McMurdo Sound, which is 400 miles west of the South Pole, and penetrated a land extent of 2,300 miles beyond the pole. And that is a radio announcement from Byrd's Antarctic expedition, February 5th, 1956. So again, they weren't stopping some of this stuff from getting out, even though it was very crucial. The present expedition has opened up a vast new territory, 1956. And that enchanted continent in the sky, land of everlasting mystery, relating to this star reflection. And this is just what they think. And so there's no telling whether it's a hollow earth or just a bunch more flat land. Either one is incredible and has amazing implications. And so what if Russia is just going up there, they're letting their people know. That's why I think partially why the Tartary has come out. Same with Trump being in real estate. Those two things kind of came and clashed and became, in this desire to hopefully end the world order nonsense. Comes a desire to open up information, and they always groom us generations and years in advance. So even I was thinking that global warming could potentially be one of the things that they're doing, potentially grooming. Oh, everything melted up there. There's all of a sudden tropical land beyond what we thought was the poles. Oh my God, this whole global warming did this. But they've been prepping that, like the ice caps are melting, all this stuff for so long. Meanwhile, they don't let anyone up there. This is also claiming, this article, that there's going to be more military defense operations capable for defending this area. And it's a very interesting article, and you have to I tried to reverse engineer some of this, why they need this growing fleet. Like even the name of the things. This one's thankfully, one of the first icebreakers was named Lenin, which is kind of interesting. Like, whatever, monster, I guess. But then they now these ones are different. I forget what this one's called, Yukitso or something, but really incredible. And America does not seem to be liking this, but this pony show just continues. And who is going to, they all know the secrets that are beyond there. They all have bases, they all have militaries, they all signed it, they're all in agreement that humanity, we can't know this stuff for sure. We have to keep it a mystery so that they can pump out aliens and profit like galore. It's probably a deal since they're all working together between them all. And there's so many different councils, so many different things, and I wonder what happens behind closed doors and what they talk about, what they let out. Some of these meetings may tell about it, but they're clearly looking for more researches. They're looking for more resources, more research, hopefully, but I have a feeling still that they know something's there. They're always just putting out the game. They put out these articles that just continue the fantasy of what we think the North Pole and these regions are, while always keeping like everything intact, all the supposed science cult nonsense that can be disproven. They keep it all hidden. All the stuff that defies all the ancient stories, they hide it all, and they do this for why would you need to be up there with that kind of stuff? What's the need to fight? What are they fighting? Are they going to try and conquer another race over there? Is there going to be some kind of crazy war beyond the poles that we don't even know about that they're aimed after? Are they trying to, have they come across things? They're just spreading their monstrous kingdom. Have they already done it? Have they claimed lands over there? They just keep both separate. Or maybe they even know about us. Who knows? So many possibilities. I just think it's very interesting that I've been seeing these articles pop up a lot more, and they're just building fleets to break ice and hopefully probably get to the land of amazing abundance that lies beyond there, Maru, somewhere. Hopefully they are exploring. It'd be nice if someone blew the whistle. It does seem like Russia, China, and many other countries are joining together, while America, is like, we have God knows what. Look at that little Tartarian eagle right there. I like that. Right on the boat, smashing through, getting back, bringing it back. I hope they bust through the mental block that has occurred for so many years regarding the North Pole, and we can finally just learn what is really up there for once. Take a camera, break through that ice, start getting warmer, follow the birds, follow the animals, show us it all, and just blow our minds. That is where I want to explore. Screw going into space. Let's just keep going beyond the poles. But yeah, the ice is melting. Oh, how convenient. You guys are doing it too. You guys did this. But we're going to reap the benefits, and we're going to go and have a paradise up here that you guys don't know about. And we're going to use the resources. Wow. There's so much oil, so much probably natural gas or anything that they would need, coal. And we're not going to lower your prices at all, though. Absolutely not. But we are going to do something with it. God knows what. But either way, who knows what is going on. Look at these bases they're capable of building there. And are those on the forms of other structures from distant past? Probably not, but interesting to think about what things they will uncover in there, because Greenland, all those places were once populated, all the city names all over the place. Friesland is in that area, all these places that they could scrub from the map so easily and do. And there's a lot of stories coming out about how long it takes to deprogram people from propaganda and from indoctrination of just schools and cults, etc. And it takes years. And so think about the process that an overseeing power or someone with great intentions, if that's possible, for such good intentions as unveiling this new terrain in our history, thought all these people got together and thought of a plan, how to get people to do it. Movies, through culture, through everything, through different ways, through bad ways, through good ways, but it all seems like it's coming towards that. Our community especially, I think they knew that our community would take this kind of stuff and these pictures and these new ways of looking at mud flood, etc., and we'd run with it and research like crazy, and we do. So that's a lot of things that are important in this, because it is a lot of deprogramming that needs to happen for people to think that our place is so much bigger, that beyond the poles is so much, that the shape is so much different, that there's maybe other civilizations out there more advanced by far than us, that we are someone's pets, that we are just in a prison, all these different kind of possibilities. And my cat is just scratching at the door nonstop. Maybe he knows and he's just trying to tell me, but I can't understand it because of all the nonsense of generations that we've been under as humanity. If we can just lift this veil and open up our eyes and open up humanity as a species, we would evolve in a week faster than ever before. The amount of thought that the masses would take when realizing these amazingly empowering things and potentially coming into communication with someone that could benefit, a society that could be good, could be amazing, we could learn from. We could learn from so much just by expanding our minds and consciousnesses and stop believing in these terrible things that evil, godless people are convincing the masses to believe and have convinced them to believe for hundreds of years. It must come to an end. Truth, whatever it is, must always reign supreme. Bless you all. You all rock.